Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to explore a profound and transformative topic: overcoming the fear of failure. Each of us carries within us the potential for greatness, but often that potential is stifled by an insidious companion fear. This fear, while common, does not define us. It is an invitation to rise, to transcend, and to embrace the unknown. Acknowledging fear is the first and most crucial step in overcoming it. Fear is a universal experience, yet it often remains shrouded in silence and avoidance. When we ignore or suppress our fears, they can grow more potent, shaping our decisions and stifling our potential. Understanding and recognizing fear allows us to dismantle its power over us, paving the way for growth and transformation. To truly acknowledge fear, we must first identify its presence. This means tuning into our emotions and being honest with ourselves about what we're feeling. Often, fear manifests in various ways: anxiety, avoidance, procrastination, or even physical symptoms like a racing heart or sweaty palms. It's essential to recognize these signs as messages that something needs our attention. By bringing our fears into the light, we start the process of understanding them rather than letting them control us. Fear often stems from past experiences or societal conditioning. Many of us carry fears that were ingrained in us during childhood or reinforced by cultural narratives that equate failure with worthlessness. Reflecting on the origins of our fears can be enlightening. What specific events triggered our fear of failure? Were there moments when we were criticized or ridiculed for trying something new? By examining these experiences, we can separate our true selves from the limiting beliefs that fear has instilled in us. Once we have identified and acknowledged our fears, the next step is to explore them further. Instead of running from fear, we can approach it with curiosity. What stories do we tell ourselves about failure? Are they based on facts or assumptions? Often we inflate the consequences of failure in our minds, imagining the worst case scenarios without grounding ourselves in reality. Challenging these narratives can help us see that the risks we fear may not be as dire as we perceive. It's about transforming our internal dialogue, moving from "what if I fail" to "what can I learn from this experience." By acknowledging fear, we also take away its power. When we name our fears and understand their roots, we can begin to create space for new beliefs to flourish. This process requires vulnerability and courage. It's not always easy to confront what frightens us, but doing so is a profound act of self empowerment. This is where the magic happens. Fear loses its grip as we step into the realm of acceptance, allowing us to reclaim our narratives and redefine our relationship with failure. Additionally, acknowledging fear is not a one time event, it's an ongoing practice. As we move through life, we will inevitably encounter new challenges that trigger fear. Regularly checking in with ourselves, assessing our feelings, and reflecting on our experiences will help us remain grounded. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or journaling, can facilitate this process. They encourage us to pause and create space for reflection, making it easier to identify when fear is creeping in. Moreover, sharing our fears with trusted individuals can be incredibly liberating. When we verbalize our fears, we often find that others share similar concerns. This connection can help diminish the isolation that fear brings. By talking openly about our struggles, we not only seek support but also create a safe space for vulnerability. This communal aspect of fear is a powerful reminder that we are not alone in our journeys. In the context of overcoming fear of failure, it's also important to cultivate self compassion. Often, we are our harshest critics, holding ourselves to unrealistic standards. Acknowledging fear invites us to extend kindness toward ourselves. Instead of berating ourselves for feeling afraid, we can treat ourselves with the same understanding we would offer a friend. This shift in perspective helps to create an inner environment that fosters growth, encouraging us to take risks without the weight of excessive self judgment. Acknowledging fear also requires us to embrace uncertainty. Life is inherently unpredictable, and failure is a part of the human experience. Accepting this truth allows us to loosen our grip on the illusion of control. Instead of seeking to eliminate fear entirely, we can learn to coexist with it. Embracing uncertainty opens up a world of possibilities, where the fear of failure becomes a mere backdrop to our pursuit of passion and purpose. By approaching fear with acknowledgement and curiosity, we set the stage for deeper insights. What lies beyond the fear? Often it is the desire for growth, connection, and achievement. By recognizing this desire, we can align our actions with our aspirations. This alignment fosters resilience, enabling us to confront challenges with a newfound sense of purpose. As we move forward in life, we will inevitably encounter setbacks and failures. However, if we have cultivated the habit of acknowledging fear, we will be better equipped to handle these experiences. We will have built a framework of understanding and compassion that allows us to respond to fear with courage instead of avoidance. In summary, Acknowledging fear is not just about recognizing its presence, it's about understanding its role in our lives. It invites us to explore the narratives we hold and to challenge the beliefs that no longer serve us. By embracing fear with curiosity and compassion, we unlock the door to growth and transformation. Fear, when acknowledged, becomes a catalyst for change, guiding us toward our true potential. Through this process, we not only confront our fears, but also forge a path to a more authentic and fulfilling life, one where failure is not a stopping point, but a stepping stone on our journey toward success. Reframing failure is a powerful practice that transforms how we perceive and respond to challenges in our lives. Rather than viewing failure as a negative endpoint, we can see it as a crucial part of the learning process. This shift in perspective not only alleviates the anxiety associated with failure, but also empowers us to take risks and pursue our passions without the paralyzing fear of what might go wrong. To reframe failure, we first need to challenge our existing beliefs about what it means to fail. Many of us have been conditioned to associate failure with shame, inadequacy, and lost opportunities. From a young age, we often receive messages that success is the ultimate goal, while failure is something to be avoided at all costs. This binary thinking can create a rigid mindset that limits our potential and stifles creativity. By breaking down this dichotomy, we can start to see failure as a necessary and valuable part of the journey toward success. Consider the stories of renowned innovators and leaders who have faced significant failures throughout their careers. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, stating that he had simply found 10,000 ways that didn't work. Each failure was not a reflection of his capabilities, but a stepping stone toward discovery. When we recognize that even the most successful individuals have encountered setbacks, we can begin to understand that failure is not a reflection of our worth, but rather an integral part of the learning curve. When we reframe failure, we start to view it as a teacher rather than an enemy. Each failure offers valuable lessons and insights that contribute to our growth. This perspective encourages us to reflect on our experiences, asking questions like, what did I learn from this situation? How can I apply these lessons in the future? Instead of becoming disheartened by setbacks, we can cultivate a sense of curiosity that invites exploration and experimentation. This mindset shift opens the door to innovation and creativity as we become more willing to try new approaches and take calculated risks. To reinforce this new perspective, it can be helpful to create a personal narrative that embraces failure as a part of your journey. Reflect on moments in your life where you faced setbacks and consider how they ultimately shaped you. Were there instances where a failure led to unexpected opportunities or personal growth? By crafting a narrative that highlights resilience and adaptability, you not only empower yourself but also inspire others to adopt a similar mindset. Sharing these stories can create a sense of community, reminding us that we are all in this together, navigating the complexities of life. Another crucial aspect of reframing failure is the importance of self-compassion. When we experience setbacks, it's easy to fall into a cycle of self-criticism and negative self-talk. Instead, we can practice treating ourselves with kindness and understanding. Acknowledge that everyone experiences failure and remind yourself that it does not define your worth. This self-compassion creates a safe space for growth, allowing us to move forward without the burden of guilt or shame. In the context of professional environments, reframing failure can foster a culture of innovation and collaboration. Organizations that embrace failure as a learning opportunity create an atmosphere where employees feel safe to take risks and share their ideas. This culture encourages open communication and collective problem solving, leading to greater creativity and productivity. When individuals are not afraid to fail, they are more likely to experiment, innovate, and ultimately drive progress. Moreover, reframing failure can help mitigate the fear of judgment that often holds us back. We may worry about what others will think if we fail, fearing that it will diminish their perception of us. However, when we adopt a perspective that values growth over perfection, we can prioritize our own development rather than the opinions of others. This shift allows us to pursue our goals with authenticity and passion, free from the constraints of external validation. It's also essential to recognize that reframing failure doesn't mean ignoring the emotions that come with it. Failure can evoke feelings of disappointment, frustration, or sadness, and it's important to honor those emotions rather than suppress them. Acknowledging our feelings allows us to process them healthily and constructively. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by negative emotions, we can channel that energy into reflection and action, ultimately fueling our growth. To further cultivate this reframing practice, consider integrating reflection into your routine. After a setback, take time to assess the situation and identify what went wrong, what factors contributed to the outcome, what decisions could have been made differently. By analyzing the failure without judgment, you can extract valuable insights that inform your future actions. This reflective practice encourages continuous improvement and allows you to approach challenges with a growth mindset. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals who encourage this reframing can significantly impact our journey. Engage with mentors, friends, or colleagues who share a growth oriented mindset. These connections provide a valuable support system, reminding us that failure is a common experience and that we are not alone in our struggles. They can also offer alternative perspectives, helping us see failures in a new light and inspiring us to keep pushing forward. As we continue to embrace the process of reframing failure, we build resilience and adaptability. These qualities are essential in navigating life's inevitable ups and downs. Rather than being paralyzed by the fear of failure, we become equipped to face challenges head on, armed with the knowledge that setbacks are a natural part of growth. This resilience not only benefits us personally, but also extends to our relationships, careers, and communities. Ultimately, reframing failure empowers us to break free from the shackles of fear and self doubt. It invites us to take bold steps toward our aspirations, knowing that each failure is not a dead end, but a stepping stone on our path. By embracing failure as a valuable teacher, we unlock the potential for innovation, creativity, and personal growth. As we journey forward, let us remember that it is not the absence of failure that defines us, but our ability to rise, learn, and continue striving for our dreams. Through this process, we cultivate a mindset that not only enhances our lives, but inspires those around us to embark on their journeys with courage and resilience. Shifting our mindset is a transformative process that can profoundly impact how we approach challenges, setbacks, and the ever present fear of failure. At the heart of this transformation is the concept of a growth mindset, which emphasizes the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This perspective contrasts sharply with a fixed mindset, where individuals view their qualities as static and unchangeable. Embracing a growth mindset allows us to cultivate resilience, foster creativity, and embrace failure as a necessary part of the learning journey. To begin this shift, we must first recognize the power of our beliefs. Our mindset shapes our reality and influences our decisions, actions, and reactions to challenges. When we believe that our abilities are limited, we may shy away from risks and avoid situations where we might fail. This fear of failure can lead to stagnation, holding us back from reaching our true potential. Conversely, when we adopt a growth mindset, we see challenges as opportunities for growth. We become more willing to step outside our comfort zones and tackle difficult tasks, knowing that each effort contributes to our development. One of the key aspects of shifting our mindset is reframing our relationship with effort. In a fixed mindset, effort is often viewed as a sign of inadequacy, a signal that one is not naturally talented. This belief can create a fear of trying new things, as individuals may fear that their lack of immediate success reflects poorly on their abilities. In contrast, a growth mindset values effort as a crucial component of learning. It embraces the idea that persistence and hard work are essential to mastery. By shifting our perception of effort, we can empower ourselves to tackle challenges head on, knowing that each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals. Another essential element in cultivating a growth mindset is the willingness to accept feedback. In a fixed mindset, feedback may be perceived as criticism, leading individuals to become defensive or discouraged. This reaction can inhibit growth and prevent us from learning from our experiences. However, by reframing feedback as an invaluable tool for improvement, we open ourselves up to new perspectives. Constructive criticism becomes an opportunity to refine our skills, gain insights, and develop further. This willingness to learn from others fosters a collaborative environment where ideas can flourish and innovation becomes possible. Resilience is also a cornerstone of a growth mindset. Life is full of challenges and setbacks are inevitable. Those with a fixed mindset may interpret failures as definitive judgments of their abilities, leading to feelings of hopelessness or defeat. On the other hand, a growth mindset encourages resilience in the face of adversity. Instead of viewing setbacks as personal failures, individuals with a growth mindset see them as temporary obstacles that can be overcome. They understand that resilience is built through experience, and each challenge faced strengthens their ability to navigate future difficulties. To foster this resilience, it's important to practice self compassion. Many of us are quick to judge ourselves harshly when we experience setbacks, perpetuating a cycle of negative self talk that can hinder our growth. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we create an environment conducive to learning. Self compassion allows us to acknowledge our mistakes without being overly critical, fostering a mindset where we can analyze our failures constructively. This compassionate approach encourages us to take risks and explore new avenues, knowing that our worth is not tied to our successes or failures. Moreover, visualization techniques can be powerful tools in shifting our mindset. By imagining ourselves successfully navigating challenges, we create a mental roadmap for achievement. Visualization helps reinforce our belief in our abilities and fosters a positive outlook on future endeavors. This practice can be particularly useful when facing a situation that triggers fear of failure. Visualizing positive outcomes allows us to approach challenges with confidence, reducing anxiety and increasing our likelihood of success. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences is another crucial aspect of cultivating a growth mindset. The people we interact with can significantly impact our beliefs and attitudes. Engaging with individuals who embrace growth and resilience can inspire us to adopt similar perspectives. These relationships foster a supportive environment where we can share our experiences, learn from one another, and encourage each other in our pursuits. Additionally, seeking mentors who exemplify a growth mindset can provide invaluable guidance and insights, helping us navigate our own challenges more effectively. Cultivating a growth mindset also involves embracing the process of learning itself. Instead of fixating solely on outcomes, we can learn to appreciate the journey and the lessons it offers. This shift encourages us to value curiosity and exploration, recognizing that mistakes are not failures but rather stepping stones toward greater understanding. When we focus on the process, we become more open to experimentation and innovation, allowing our creativity to flourish. This mindset shift can lead to greater satisfaction and fulfillment as we find joy in the act of learning rather than solely in achieving specific goals. As we work to shift our mindset, it's essential to practice patience and persistence. Developing a growth mindset is not an overnight transformation, it requires time and consistent effort. We will encounter moments of doubt and setbacks along the way. However, embracing these challenges as part of the journey allows us to remain committed to our growth. By recognizing that progress is often nonlinear, we can celebrate our small victories and continue striving toward our larger aspirations. In the context of overcoming the fear of failure, shifting our mindset becomes a powerful antidote. Instead of fearing failure as an endpoint, we learn to see it as a natural and valuable part of the growth process. This perspective allows us to approach challenges with curiosity and excitement, eager to discover what we can learn from each experience. As we embrace the uncertainty that comes with trying new things, we cultivate resilience and adaptability, essential qualities for navigating the complexities of life. Ultimately, shifting our mindset is a journey of self discovery and empowerment. By embracing a growth mindset, we unlock our potential to thrive in the face of adversity. We learn to view challenges as opportunities, effort as a pathway to growth, and failure as a teacher. This mindset shift not only enhances our personal and professional lives, but also inspires those around us to pursue their aspirations with courage and resilience. Through this transformation, we can create a life rich with possibility, where our fears no longer dictate our choices and our potential knows no bounds. Visualization techniques are powerful tools that can significantly enhance our ability to overcome fear and achieve our goals. The practice of visualization involves creating vivid mental images of desired outcomes, which can influence our mindset, boost our confidence, and prepare us for success. When we harness the power of our imagination in this way, we are not merely daydreaming, we are actively engaging our brains in a process that aligns our thoughts, emotions, and actions toward our aspirations. At its core, visualization taps into the brain's remarkable ability to create pathways that guide our behavior. When we visualize an outcome, our brains respond as if we are actually experiencing it. Neuroscientific research has shown that the same neural pathways are activated in our brains when we visualize an action as when we physically perform it. This phenomenon highlights the profound impact that our thoughts and mental imagery can have on our performance. By regularly practicing visualization, we effectively train our minds to act in alignment with our goals. To begin utilizing visualization effectively, it is essential to establish a clear and specific goal. The more detailed and vivid the goal is in our minds, the more impactful the visualization will be. For example, rather than simply visualizing a successful presentation, we should imagine ourselves standing in front of the audience, feeling confident, articulating our ideas clearly, and receiving positive feedback. This level of specificity helps create a powerful mental image that can serve as a guide during actual performances. Once we have defined our goals, we can incorporate visualization into our daily routines. It can be beneficial to set aside time each day for this practice, perhaps in the morning as we prepare for the day ahead or in the evening as we reflect on our experiences. During this time, we can find a quiet space, close our eyes, and immerse ourselves in the visualization process. Engaging all our senses can enhance the effectiveness of the practice. What do we see, hear, feel, and even smell in our imagined scenario? The more immersive the experience, the more impactful it will be. Visualization can also serve as a powerful tool for overcoming specific fears, particularly the fear of failure. By visualizing ourselves successfully navigating challenges, we build confidence and reduce anxiety. If we fear a particular outcome, such as failing an exam or delivering a presentation, we can counter that fear by envisioning ourselves succeeding. In this imagined scenario, we can see ourselves fully prepared, calm, and capable of handling any obstacles that arise. By repeatedly engaging with this positive imagery, we gradually rewire our brain's response to these situations, shifting from fear to confidence. Moreover, visualization can help us prepare for potential setbacks. Life is inherently unpredictable, and encountering challenges along the way is inevitable. Instead of avoiding the thought of failure, we can visualize how we would respond to setbacks with resilience and adaptability. Imagine facing a difficult question during a presentation or experiencing a moment of self doubt. By rehearsing these scenarios in our minds, we create a mental playbook for overcoming obstacles, reinforcing our belief in our ability to navigate adversity. To maximize the benefits of visualization, it can be helpful to incorporate affirmations alongside the practice. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce our self belief and align our mindset with our goals. As we visualize our desired outcomes, we can repeat affirmations such as I am confident, I am capable, or I learn and grow from every experience. This combination of visualization and affirmation strengthens our resolve, making it easier to approach challenges with a positive mindset. Furthermore, visualization techniques can be tailored to fit our unique needs and circumstances. Some individuals may find it helpful to create vision boards, collections of images, quotes, and symbols that represent their goals and aspirations. A vision board serves as a tangible reminder of what we are working toward, reinforcing our commitment to our goals. Each time we see the board, we engage in a mini visualization exercise, bringing our dreams into focus and inspiring action. Another effective technique is guided visualization, where we follow a script or audio recording that leads us through a series of images and scenarios. Guided visualization can provide a structured approach, making it easier for individuals who may struggle with creating their own mental imagery. Many resources are available online, including videos, podcasts, and apps that offer guided visualization sessions tailored to specific goals or situations. The impact of visualization extends beyond individual practice. It can also enhance teamwork and collaboration in group settings. In team environments, visualization can be employed to align group members toward a common goal. By collectively visualizing success and discussing the steps needed to achieve it, teams can strengthen their cohesion and shared commitment. This practice fosters a sense of unity and empowers each team member to contribute their strengths toward a collective vision. Additionally, athletes often employ visualization techniques to enhance performance. Many elite athletes regularly visualize themselves executing their skills flawlessly, whether it's making a perfect shot in basketball or crossing the finish line in a race. This practice not only boosts confidence but also helps athletes prepare for high pressure situations. By envisioning success, they reduce anxiety and enhance their focus, ultimately improving their performance. Incorporating visualization into our daily lives can also cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for our achievements, no matter how small. As we visualize our progress toward our goals, we can reflect on the steps we've taken and the growth we've experienced along the way. This practice fosters a positive mindset, reinforcing the belief that we are capable of achieving our aspirations. As we continue to engage with visualization techniques, it is important to remain patient and persistent. Like any skill, visualization takes time to develop and integrate into our routines. We may encounter moments of self doubt or struggle to maintain focus during the practice. However, by committing to this process and practicing regularly, we can strengthen our ability to visualize success and create a clearer path toward our goals. In summary, visualization techniques offer a powerful means of overcoming fear and achieving success. By creating vivid mental images of our desired outcomes, we engage our minds in a process that aligns our thoughts, emotions, and actions. And this practice fosters confidence, resilience, and adaptability, empowering us to navigate challenges with grace and determination. As we embrace visualization as a part of our personal development journey, we unlock the potential to transform our aspirations into reality, paving the way for a future filled with possibility and growth. Taking action is the pivotal step in overcoming the fear of failure and turning aspirations into reality. While acknowledging fear, reframing failure, shifting our mindset, and utilizing visualization techniques are all essential components of personal growth, they only lay the groundwork. Ultimately, action is what propels us forward, allowing us to translate our thoughts and intentions into tangible outcomes. It is through action that we confront our fears, test our beliefs, and cultivate resilience. To begin, it is important to recognize that fear often manifests as a barrier to taking action. The mind can easily become a playground for doubts and negative self talk, creating a cycle of inaction that reinforces our fears. We may find ourselves paralyzed by thoughts such as, what if I fail, or what will others think of me? These questions can be debilitating, leading to procrastination and avoidance. However, the key to breaking free from this cycle lies in understanding that action is the antidote to fear. When we take even the smallest step forward, we disrupt the narrative of fear and open ourselves to new possibilities. Starting small is one of the most effective strategies for overcoming the inertia of fear. Large goals can feel overwhelming, making it easy to succumb to doubt. Instead, we can break our goals into manageable, achievable steps. This approach allows us to focus on immediate actions rather than getting lost in the enormity of the journey ahead. For instance, if our goal is to give a presentation, we can start by outlining our main points, then move on to practicing in front of a mirror, and gradually progress to presenting in front of friends or colleagues. Each small step builds momentum and confidence, reinforcing our belief in our ability to succeed. Another effective technique is to set specific measurable goals. This provides clarity and direction, allowing us to track our progress and celebrate our achievements along the way. When we define our goals in specific terms, we create a roadmap for action. For example, instead of stating, I want to get fit, we can say, I will exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. This specificity not only clarifies our intentions, but also provides a framework for accountability. As we check off our completed actions, we reinforce our commitment to our goals, boosting our motivation and confidence. Accountability can also play a significant role in driving action. Sharing our goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or accountability partner creates a sense of commitment. When we verbalize our intentions, we invite others to support and encourage us on our journey. This external support system can help keep us accountable, providing motivation during moments of doubt or hesitation. Additionally, having someone to share our progress with can amplify our successes, reinforcing our belief in our abilities. It is also essential to cultivate a habit of action, as consistency is key to overcoming fear and achieving our goals. Establishing a routine that incorporates regular actions toward our objectives creates a sense of discipline and commitment. This routine can include daily, weekly, or monthly actions that align with our larger goals. By integrating these actions into our lives, we build a habit of progress that becomes second nature. Over time, the act of taking action will no longer feel daunting. Instead, it will become a natural part of our journey toward success. As we engage in action, it is important to embrace the idea that failure is a possibility, but not a certainty. Each step we take carries with it the potential for setbacks, but these setbacks do not define our worth or our journey. Instead of viewing failure as a roadblock, we can reframe it as a learning opportunity. When we encounter challenges or make mistakes, we can analyze the situation, extract valuable lessons, and apply that knowledge moving forward. This mindset shift allows us to approach each experience with curiosity rather than fear, creating a cycle of continuous improvement. Moreover, it is essential to cultivate a supportive environment that encourages action. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who inspire and uplift us can significantly impact our willingness to take risks. When we are part of a community that embraces growth, we feel more empowered to step outside our comfort zones. This support system can provide encouragement, share insights, and offer constructive feedback, all of which contribute to our overall growth and development. Another important aspect of taking action is managing our expectations. It's easy to fall into the trap of perfectionism, where we believe that we must execute every action flawlessly. This mindset can lead to fear of judgment and ultimately paralyze us from taking necessary steps. Instead, we should embrace the idea that progress is more important than perfection. Each action we take, regardless of the outcome, contributes to our growth and understanding. Accepting that mistakes are part of the process allows us to move forward with greater ease and confidence. Additionally, reflecting on our actions and experiences is crucial for growth. Regularly taking time to assess what we've accomplished, what worked, and what didn't provides valuable insights that inform our future actions. This reflective practice encourages us to celebrate our successes, however small, and identify areas for improvement. By analyzing our experiences, we create a feedback loop that fosters continuous learning and development. Mindfulness can also play a significant role in our ability to take action. By cultivating mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts and feelings, allowing us to recognize when fear begins to take hold. This awareness empowers us to respond intentionally rather than react impulsively. Mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing can help center us, reducing anxiety and creating mental clarity. With a clearer mind, we can approach challenges with a sense of calm and focus, making it easier to take decisive action. Finally, it is important to remember that taking action is not just about the destination, it is also about the journey. Each step we take brings us closer to our goals, but it also provides us with valuable experiences and insights. As we engage in action, we uncover strengths we may not have recognized, build resilience, and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. This journey of growth is as meaningful as the achievements themselves. In essence, taking action is the bridge between intention and realization. It empowers us to confront our fears and navigate the complexities of life with confidence and determination. By starting small, setting specific goals, cultivating accountability, and embracing a mindset of learning, we can break free from the constraints of fear and take meaningful steps toward our aspirations. With each action we take, we reinforce our belief in our potential and pave the way for a future filled with possibilities and growth. Through this commitment to action, we transform our aspirations into realities, creating a life that reflects our true desires and capabilities.